Come in.
Hello, I'm Seth Wieduwilt. I'm with F2021 LLC.
Nice to meet you, Seth.
I was supposed to meet with Alejandro today. What's your name and position?
My name's Alex and I am purchasing.
Oh, all right.
Head purchasing.
Pleasure to meet you, Alex. Would you like the door open or closed?
It doesn't matter.
All right, sounds good. May I have a seat?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Have a seat. So what can I do for you? Because I'm a little busy here. Alejandro really left me up the Schitt's Creek without a paddle, so not showing up. So
All right.
what's going on?
So I met with Alejandro a couple of weeks ago, and he told me some of the problems you were having with your current supplier.
Okay.
He told me that they didn't have enough warehouse space for you guys. The shipping was slow, and the time for service, if anything went wrong, was a little bit longer than it typically should be for you guys. And so what I was coming in to do today was just present you with some of our brands that we carry and tell you kind of how we service our products and shipping details, all of that stuff. So if you'd like, I actually printed out all of our brands that we carry for different power transmission components. So would you like to see those?
Yeah, I can take a look at that.
All right. So another few things that Alejandro wanted me to bring to you today were customer reviews. So I can let you look through those, but
Okay.
yeah, this has the type of component that it is, and then the brands that they carry underneath it. This is our suppliers. So
Okay.
if you have any of those brands that you currently use, we can supply those. Or if there's a brand on there that you don't carry, we also offer like training courses. And those training courses are about $100 per session, and we can line it up to do all 3 sessions in a singular day, or we can set it up to do it at different weeks and points in time.
Okay, one thing that I'm going to tell you right up front is that my current supplier does offer the training on products for free. That's just kind of part of what they do. Is that something that you think that your company would be willing to do?
Yeah, it'd have to be something that I talk with my management about, but I could get back to them and I could ask them, would we be able to do that for you guys? And we could figure something out through that.
Okay. Is your training department, are they experienced? Is it somebody that actually knows what they're doing, or are they just fresh to the job?
Yeah, so they're all qualified engineers. We have 3 people with a total of 20 years in the industry. So they know our products pretty well, and they're able to disassemble products and find out what's wrong with them, and they can take your salespeople or your workforce through all those steps as well.
Understand. Okay. So how good of a relationship do you have with Grove and Falk? Because Grove and Falk are preferred for us, but we do know that there are some supply chain issues getting hands on product, so we're not going to even consider switching unless you can pretty much guarantee that we can get product into our facility. So if there's lead times, if there's something along those lines where you leave us hanging because we chose you as a supplier and then you can't come through for us, it's going to be a problem.
Of course. So we actually do business with Regal Rexnord, and so they manufacture all of these different products. And so we have a really good relationship with them. Our lead times are looking at about 2 months, but we have a very large warehousing space. It's around 200,000 square feet. And so we like keeping a lot of our inventory just on us. So if you need anything, we can set up your own personal space and we can bulk order it. And then if you ever need that product, you can just come into our warehouse and we'll pick it out for you and just add it onto your purchase order.
I'll hand those back to you there.
All right. And then another thing that Alejandro wanted me to bring was some customer reviews, so I'm not sure if you'd like to look through those today or.
I can take a look at it.
All right. So another thing with our warehousing, we do have a small fee if you do wish to set up your own personal space, but it's only 1% per product, and that will compound per month. But with those lower costs, we like to have you guys all stocked up, and so if you ever need your products, we always have it.
Well, I'll be honest with you, having a fee attached to the warehousing isn't necessarily something that we'd be excited about. Yeah, we typically try to avoid paying any extra costs past what past the price of the product. Can you tell me some of the other benefits that you can offer as far as your warehousing? You know, I know electric motors are not necessarily supposed to sit on shelves for long periods of time without having the shafts rotated. Just basic maintenance for gearboxes and motors. Is that something that might be included with the cost of warehousing, or are you just charging us money just to have it sit on your shelf?
Of course, so that 1% actually does go towards servicing those products. Okay. So typically we check them once a month, hence the 1% per month. And so we'll just have our engineers go through and make sure everything's going to work properly. And if anything doesn't, then we'll actually replace those components for you. And then we make sure everything's in tip-top shape before we ship it out to you, because we don't want you to get a broken product, of course.
Right. Okay.
So, do you have any other questions for me today?
Well, you know, I'm not seeing a huge reason for me to switch from my current supplier at this point. It seems like what you offer is pretty standard, not to be a jerk, but it's pretty, I'm not seeing anything that really is differentiating you from my current supplier. And that's just being honest.
Okay. So one thing that Alejandro mentioned was that your distribution plant that you currently go through is in Lincoln. And so he said typically when he needs his product, he needs it right away, which is one benefit. We're right here in town. We're just off of Highway 30. And so if you ever do need that product, I can have it to you within 30 minutes. So that cuts down the shipping time a lot, shipping costs, everything like that. So another thing, we have 24/7 service center. So all you have to do is call a phone number and it'll be redirected to somebody on our sales team. So the way that works is we actually hire out a call center and we give them answers to basic problems if you guys aren't able to figure it out. But anything past that, if they don't know an answer, they'll actually call out to whoever's supposed to be contacted for that.
Well, for basic problems, we really wouldn't be calling you guys. We would be calling because something's burned out, something's broken, and we don't have it on the shelf. So when it goes to one of you, whoever's on call, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. When it goes out to one of you guys, do you drive to the location and pick up what we need within 30 minutes? Even, you know, we're a 24/7, 365 operation. So, you know, we break down on Easter Sunday and we need something, somebody comes.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
So,
and what's the cost associated with that? Because I know that, there's typically something, and if it's not specifically laid out, then I'm kind of have to assume maybe it's built into the price of your product. Talk to me about that a little bit.
So you were correct, it is sort of built into the price of our product,
Okay.
but then again, that just gets you that extra service that I know you're currently not being provided with,
Mhm.
but yeah. So for example, most cases, if you ever had problems, you would reach out to me, and you'll have my personal phone number or anything, but if you needed somebody from within the company, then you can get redirected to management or a certain truck driver if you're having a late delivery, seeing where they're at. That's more what I meant along those lines.
Okay.
So
I understand. What, on the side of service, what kind of services do you offer? What product categories do you cover? Because we have everything from electric to power transmission to fluid power. So I need somebody that covers as many of those bases as possible. So be interested to hear exactly what you service and how that works.
all right, so we mainly just do power transmission components as
Okay.
well as your overhead doors. So
Yep.
we can check all of your gears, electric engines, chains, all of that sort. We can custom cut chain for you if you need to have a certain size one for a certain door.
Mhm.
So that's another service that we offer in-house. As far as hydraulic services, pneumatic services, we don't really do anything along those lines.
Okay.
But we do specialize in power transmission.
Power transmission, gotcha, okay. You always have to ask.
Yeah, of course. So is there anything keeping you from wanting to sign a purchase order today, or?
I would say just the price on the product is still seems a little high. You cut me 5% off of it, and maybe I could.
That's something I'd have to speak with management about, because as I said, with our higher prices, you also get all of these extra services along those lines. I could probably get you a smaller discount if that's what's important to you. But as far as 5%, I'm not sure if I can go that low with a product. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'm not going to make money.
Sure. Your profit margin's only 5%?
No, it's not 5%, but just depending on your volume, because the more that you do, the more that's going to be taken off of it.
Mhm.
So yeah.
You are telling me that with that price, I have no concerns in the world if something in my facility goes down, motor, power transmission wise, you guys are there within half an hour with what I need. No excuses, no problems, no supply chain issues, no, my tech's, out with COVID, whatever. You guys are there.
Of course, yeah. So that's one reason we have such a large warehouse, is we just want to have all of that on hand in case you ever need it.
Okay, I'm okay with the price and giving you guys a shot. And yeah, it's, as long as everything is what you say it is, we don't have a problem. If there's something down the line where that doesn't happen, then we'll have to reevaluate at that point. So as long as you can make good on what you say you can do, I think we'll be okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Well, would you like my business card if you ever want to reach out to me?
Sure, yeah, no, I'll need that. Yep,
All right.
absolutely.
There you are. Well, once again, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Seth. Thank you
I'll
for
be in
coming.
contact.
I appreciate it.
Would you like me to take this with
Yeah,
me?
go ahead and keep that.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank
Sounds
you.
good. Would you like the door open or closed?
Just open, it's fine.
All right.
Open's fine.
Have a great day.
You too, thank you.